Joining me now is my guy, Mike Reiss from ESPN. Good to have you back. Training camp, day 2 in the books. But I got to start with the biggest elephant in the room.
Yes.
Because it's big, and it's a mighty big room.
Yes.
But it's a mighty big elephant.
Yes.
Christian Gonzalez. Patriots are trying to make him the highest paid defensive back in the league.
Yes.
Why isn't he signed?
Well, so there's a couple different ways to look at this, Steve. You know, Robert Kraft comes out and says, we love Christian Gonzalez, as you heard in Dan Roach's package, and they want to make him the highest paid cornerback in the league, the highest paid player in franchise history. One, what's the specifics of that? We don't know that. 2, maybe they're close to making it happen.
Well, wouldn't you say they're close? Because he wouldn't be out there practicing if he wasn't close, right?
In one respect, yes, Steve. Like, if you want to look at it from the glass half full perspective, Christian Gonzalez is putting a lot on the line, going out there and practicing fully.
Right.
If there's not a deal that's close. The other side of it is Christian Gonzalez might have made a decision to say, whatever the specifics of this deal are, like, I'm good to play it out. Like, I think I can do better by waiting, and I'll assume that risk. And we just don't know because we haven't heard from him.
And let's
Steve.
not forget, he's under contract.
That's right, for 2 more years. But we know the numbers, Steve. He's making a base salary of about $2.2 million. Top corners in the league average about $30 million a season. So it shows you the gap from what. So we just need to hear from Christian Gonzalez. We have not heard from him yet. That would help inform us as to which direction this thing's going.
Were you surprised Robert came out and said that?
I was surprised that he came out and said it.
Okay.
And I think it was a decisive statement.
Yeah, but he's making it clear. He's making it clear. Hey, we're offering him this.
And you think about the last couple years, Steve, under Gerard Mayo, first year under Mike, they've spent a lot of money.
Right.
And so the willingness to do that, I think, is something he wanted to get out.
All right, you've been down there. Biggest takeaway so far?
2 days. It's been great weather, Steve. The wide receivers. When was the last time you could say a Patriots team possibly had too many wide receivers? Steve, I look at this, and Kayshon Boutte, to me, has been their best receiver of the first 2 days of camp, and I'm not even sure what his role on the team is going to be.
That's why you do not want to let go of Kayshon Boutte.
I am with you. I am with you.
You do not want. He's making a statement for himself.
I am with you 100%, Steve. But you went out and you traded for A.J. Brown, gave up significant assets,
which I'm happy about.
And he's going to play.
Right.
You love your A.J. Brown.
I do.
You gave Romeo Doubs a free agent deal averaging $17 million per season.
Boutte produces.
I'm with Steve.
I
am with you 100%. But there's only so many receivers you can put on the field at one time.
So who's the odd man out?
So, well, let's go through it. We know A.J. Brown's going to be there.
Right.
Romeo Doubs, they paid all that money. He's going to be there. We think, you and me, we're keeping Kayshon Boutte. Kyle Williams was a third-round pick last year who can really run. You figure he's going to be there. Pop Douglas has produced for him. I'm up to 5 right now. Mac Hollins, he plays an important role. He's going to be there. That's 6. And Efton Chisholm, the third, would be your 7th. Steve, you might have to keep 7 receivers, or you might be keeping 7 receivers. That's a lot of receivers.
That's unheard of, isn't it?
It's 1 more or 2 more than you'd normally have.
That's unbelievable.
That's a lot.
All right, let's turn our attention to the quarterback, because Drake May now has all these weapons, okay?
Yeah.
And now, for the first time, he gets to work with second-year guy for this, and Josh McDaniels, coordinator, for the 2nd year in a row, which he hasn't done since high school, right?
And that's right. And you see it at practice, Steve. Like, they're so much further along. Like, they're hurrying up to the line of scrimmage, and you see Drake's command at these practices. I will say, today, Sunday, first interception. Craig Woodson, safety, intercepted Drake.
Deflection.
And the first pass at training camp, Saturday, Drake talked about he wanted to start with a bang. He's looking for AJ. And Christian Gonzalez was there in coverage, and they haven't quite had the connection. It's early. We're not pushing any panic buttons. Bob Lobel, we love you, but we're not pushing any panic buttons, Bob. But, you know, to me, it's going to come together. It's just early.
Well, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. All right, so who has surprised you the most?
So, well,
it's only 2 days.
No, I like it, Steve. I like the Boutte is probably the surprise to me in the sense of he wasn't around in the spring for the voluntary break. You know what he can do, and it's more what I've been watching, Steve, is like they start at receiver, and it's A.J. Brown, Romeo Doubs, and Pop Douglas. And so those are your
Boutte's making plays.
And then Boutte comes in, he makes a play, but then he's not on the field for the next couple snaps. So it's like his role seems to that's so how that all is sorting out is probably my biggest surprise.
Patriots finally signed their second-round pick in Gabe Akers.
Yes.
Okay, here's a guy that hasn't been around.
Yes.
Okay.
They need him.
Coming off that knee issue.
Yes.
All right. Is he going to be able to play?
Well, so they put him on the non-football. No, well, they put him on the non-football injury list to start.
Right.
I do believe he's going to help him. I just don't know when, Steve.
Okay.
And that position is one that I think they're a little light on, with Harold Landry on the physically unable to perform list, Draymond Jones they signed. Elijah Ponder, who is a second-year player, was an undrafted free agent last year, has been starting.
Okay.
So it shows you they're a little bit, they got some thinness there.
I cannot overlook the offensive line because that's been the
that.
biggest question mark.
Yeah.
All right, so what are they going to do?
Yep. Will Campbell, we know, is going to be at left tackle. Caleb Lomu, their first-round pick, going to be the top backup at tackle. Well, the pads come on later this week, Stephen. I think that's when we'll really start to see the offensive line. But I think the pieces, the top 7 guys they have, I think it can be a very effective offensive line. I do.
Really?
I do, Steve. And I think Will Campbell, I think that injury that he sustained last November against the Bengals, he came back. I agree. He was not the same player.
Well, there's going to be a lot on his shoulders.
A lot of pressure.
Right,
a lot of pressure
on Will Campbell.
Think about all the players on the team. He might have among the most pressure of any of them.
All right, one last question.
Yeah.
Biggest competition?
I'm going to go
other than receivers.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that outside linebacker spot, Steve, because I think you got to rush the passer.
Yeah.
They need Gabe Akers, the second-round pick. Can he get up to speed? Will Harold Landry be there? To me, there's spots to be won there. Who can rush the passer?
It's going to be a great year.
All right, Stevie.
We should have a lot of fun.
Love being back with you. Let's go. Game day, 5th quarter, sports final, first down. All the shows, Steve. Easy. Let's go.